laid off Chris Curran, the fullback. Blackpool level. Happy Seasiders fans, a dejected goalkeeper, but Blackpool have really worked hard for that equaliser. It was almost a spectacular goal by David Ayres, great overhead kick, but as it hit the crossbar and came down, Chris Curran, in his attempt to hook it clear, sliced it into his own goal. 69 minutes gone, it's all square. What a terrific effort it was, though, by David Ayres, and what a shame, in a way, that this overhead kick didn't find the back of the net, because that would have been a Wembley landmark. Instead, it's a tragedy off the standing foot of Chris Curran. We're back where we were. 20 minutes left to play. It's Blackpool 2, Torquay 2. And Blackpool may now have the initiative, they may have the momentum. Chris Curran has never scored a goal for Torquay United, and now, sadly for him, a goal against his own team, and nothing that Gareth Howells could do to prevent that bizarre equaliser. Holmes on, Evans, down towards Edwards, couldn't quite get clear, looks to the referee appealingly, no free kick, and certainly no penalty. What a place to record their second. But they've been pegged back to 2-2. Blackpool just in the ascendancy at the moment. Davis to Rodwell. Taylor somehow smuggling possession for himself. Here's Ayres. Oh, he was clipped there by Myers. Play on, says the referee, who had a very good view. Taylor. George Courtney, who's had 2 penalty decisions to look at in the last 5 minutes alone, and said no to both. One at either end. Blackpool have got it back with Groves. One last chance maybe. David Ayres crossed in dangerously. Taylor was there, but just couldn't quite reach it. Neither could Bamba behind him. And surely the last opportunity of normal time, with almost 4 minutes of added time already played, drifts just beyond the reach of Dave Bamba. George Courtney having another long look, and he's played a very, very long half here already. I hope that watch is still ticking. And I hope that the senior legs on the field will stand up to 30 extra minutes. That's what they're going to have to do. And for the first time, one of these playoff finals will go into overtime. A long 9-month league season, 4.5 hours of playoff football, and still we say play on for the right to be a third division club. The 5-year history of these end-of-season playoffs has produced its extra-time heroes. One remembers the Peter Shirtliff goals for Charlton Athletic, which defeated Leeds in 1987 and took Charlton into the first division. Ian Wright similarly for Crystal Palace against Blackburn Rovers in 1989, but never here at Wembley. Extra time, which has become such a part of the FA Cup final scene in recent times, is now part of the playoff scene. Mark Taylor trying to make the first inroads for Blackpool. Andy Rowland, who came to Torquay from Southampton earlier in the season, is their remaining substitute. Big Carl Richards, the Blackpool striker. Little Trevor Sinclair, pacey ball player, still lying in wait alongside Billy Eyre. Lorem. Opportunity here for Mickey Holmes. Good defending though by Andy Garner. And Blackpool's leading scorer for the last 2 seasons. It's not an honour that he will have this time, but he won't care too much if Bamba or Rodwell or Taylor here can conjure up something in the remaining 30 minutes. Otherwise it's penalties. Hall for Torquay. Firm challenge by Davis, a little bit too firm. Sean Joyce waiting. Myers corner. Headed down strongly by Evans, but didn't quite get the leverage that he needed. Saunders as far as Rodwell. Good ball from Groves. Taylor peeling away into space. Bamba waiting on the edge of the 6-yard box. Knocked away by Elliott, only as far as Rodwell. Davis now for Blackpool. Oh, he'd opened up for him there, tried his luck, bounced off Saunders and in by Bamba! No offside. Goal disallowed. Disappointment again for Dave Bamba. Linesman Gareth Davis raises the flag that catches Dave Bamba offside. Davis's shot deflected beyond the goalkeeper into his path, but the goal ruled out by the flag. Really did present itself as a shooting chance. It came off Saunders, but Bamba had strayed beyond the last man. Hall trying to get in. He's created the space for Loram. Firmly struck ground shot, just wide of the mark from Mark Loram. Every chance becoming more and more significant. Michael Hagi will claim that he just about had his post covered. Still, Blackpool 2, Torquay United 2. David Ayres just clipped by Chris Curran. And Blackpool will take that opportunity to make the substitution. And it will be young Trevor Sinclair, teenage product of the FA School of Excellence at Lillishall, who will replace Mike Davis. He's an attacking player. Blackpool are going to have to reshuffle and move Tony Rodwell back to right back and push Sinclair on ahead of him. I don't think the managers will be allowed onto the field at this break in the half-time and extra time. But at this stage, it remains Blackpool 2, Torquay United 2, and we're 15 minutes away from the dreaded penalties. I can only think of one instance of a penalty shootout here at Wembley Stadium. That was in an FA Charity Shield match back in the mid-70s between Liverpool and Leeds United. But it's looming ever closer now for Blackpool and Torquay United. Mark Taylor just caught offside. Just wanted it a little bit earlier. Mickey Holmes. Couldn't quite get away from Ian Gore. But he's found Hall on the left-hand side. This time it's a Torquay free kick. Matthew Elliott is going forward again from the back. Free kick which Chris Myers will take. About 8 minutes remaining. Driven into Loram, flicked on, it's come for Elliott, great save by McAlargy, Evans is in there, smuggled off the line by Groves. What an escape for Blackpool. How did that stay out, asked Matthew Elliott. Well, it was a combination of great goalkeeping and defiant defending. Superb stop by McAlargy, and then his defenders got back on the line, and Groves, facing his goal, managed to turn it over the crossbar. Loram with the corner. In towards Saunders. Forced away bravely though by Gore. Back in there by Curran. Horner's underneath it, and Horner's won the free kick. And relief for Blackpool. Elliott's header. Down by Groves. On goes Loram again. Mickey Holmes. Torquay finding, I was going to say a second win, it's about a fourth or fifth. He's gone between the two defenders. Mickey Holmes almost found Loram. Away as far as Curran. Still a chance for Joyce. Still a chance for Loram. Chance for Hall, the substitute. And Loram maybe overdid it. Hall had the final chance. But as Loram turned, I wonder if he was aware what a shooting opportunity he had himself here. And selfishly squared it. And Hall couldn't capitalise. Easy save in the end. But 2 very tense minutes in the Blackpool penalty area. Torquay so close to snatching it. A little over 6 minutes remaining. What a finale to the 4th Division season. Free kick which Phil Horner will take for Blackpool. Dave Bamber's header. Ayres trying to make something of it. Taylor trying to get in there. Goalkeeper there first. They're ready to make a substitution too. They want to bring on Andy Rowland in place of Big Stuart Evans. Rowland, who's made no sort of impact with the club since his move from Southampton in March. He's not scored for Torquay yet. But he's replaced Stuart Evans. But here goes Mark Taylor, looking for a slice of Blackpool history. Holding off Curran. He's won the corner. Is this the last chance? Is this the last opportunity to decide it by football? A corner kick which David Ayres will take. Ayres again. Howell's managed to force it away, and it's fallen kindly for Chris Myers, and that's it. And 9 months of endeavour in the 4th Division boils down now to a lucky dip. For the first time, the playoffs introduced to give the football season the last dramatic twist of plot and produced a sudden death finish. And all the supporters now can hope for is that somewhere in their ranks there's a penalty hero, because after extra time it's still Blackpool 2, Torquay United 2. It will be 5 penalties apiece, and if that isn't sudden enough, then sudden death. And Mark Loram is first up for Torquay United. Steve McAlargy, the Blackpool goalkeeper. Loram, the regular Torquay penalty taker. Oh, what a save by McAlargy! What a moment for the big goalkeeper. Celebrations, a little premature amongst the Blackpool fans. But Loram's penalty kick has been saved by McAlargy, and is that the moment? Is that the moment that decides this marathon? It'll be Tony Rodwell for Blackpool. And he's had his save. A rather tame effort by Rodwell. Gareth Howell's kept it out. It's the turn of the Torquay flags to wave, and the turn of Gareth Howells to accept the congratulations. 0-0 in the penalty shootout. Holmes is the first successful penalty kick. Next up, it's Mark Taylor for Blackpool. Mark Taylor then. And he scores, and it's 1-1. Wes Saunders has set such an heroic example for Torquay tonight with their 3rd penalty. And he scored. Again, McAlargy chose wrong. 2-1 to Torquay. Ian Gore, the Blackpool supporters' player of the year. Scouser to try and level it up. Driven in. Lodged in the stanchion. Paul Holmes, who's cross-run that penalty way back in the first half of normal time. Roof of the net. 3-2 to Torquay.